genius, man, Jesus.
Well, this is Miss Realest Realist ladies, and today we are continuing in the topic of abuse and idolatry, but the subtopic today is fun and games. And fun and games is actually the subtle acts of physical abuse that was done against me, as well as the more in your face, more aggressive, yeah, you know it's abuse acts. But first, we're going to go into 1 Corinthians 13 4 through 8. It says, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away." Now, I really wanted to read that verse to you because as women, we must remember that we should love God with all of our heart. But secondly, we should love ourselves. And that's a lot of reasons why in relationships we're taken for granted, because we don't love ourselves first. So when they react a certain way towards us, we think it's love, however, it is not. But I really want you to read 1 Corinthians 13 4 through 8. I want you to meditate on it and get to know how to love yourself. Because at the end of the day, as ladies, whether you want to stay single the rest of your life or whether you want a relationship, you need to know how to love yourself. If you do not know how to love yourself, you won't know how to love anyone else. Okay, let's get into fun and games. Okay. The first act of physical abuse, but it was subtle. Again, it happened. We had our little makeout spot in my high school. It was upstairs, secluded. People didn't really pass by there. So, we'll make out. One time we were playing a game of you can't catch me with like the kissing game. So, you would move, the person is supposed to catch you with a kiss. Well, we were doing this and he got frustrated and he finally got me. But what happened was he pushed my head against the wall really, really hard and kissed me. And then, I kind of teared up a little bit because I was like, he used to be on the high school football team. So it was, it was quite a hit, and so he kissed me, he hit me, I was pushed back, and with the kiss, it hurt really, really badly, and I'm just kind of crying, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that," and then he started hugging me, and at that point, I wasn't really feeling like it was an abuse. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is an accident. But looking back on it, the force I was against his temper rose when he couldn't kiss me at time. Another thing is, this is another form, fun and games, a little bit subtle, but not as much. It's going more aggressive. This is towards the middle of our relationship, the 3rd to 5th month. Well, I was playing baseball with some guys I knew, because I'm a tomboy. I'm half and half. I'm a tomboy and a girly girl. So we were out playing baseball. I was playing with the guys or whatever. And so I was making all these hits and stuff, but the thing is, he gets really jealous easily. And so I was playing with other guys and not him. And I asked him, did he want to play? But he was with his homeboys. He was like, nah, I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. Whatever. Trying to, front up against them. And I said I wanted to play. And he thought I wasn't going to play because he wasn't playing, but I played anyway. And so he was embarrassed. Well, he was like, okay, I'm going to play. Everybody left the field because school was over. And so he was like, I want to play baseball now. So he was like, pitch to me, pitch to me. And I was like, okay. And I'm just in a happy mood, not thinking about nothing. And he was like, he held the bat and he was like, oh, you think I'm a pretty boy, don't you? You think I'm a pretty boy, don't you? Well, um, I pitched the ball to him. And before I knew it, whack, like on my lip, the ball, he aimed exactly for my lip. And the baseball hit my lip. It got a little fat. And looking at his face, he didn't say sorry or nothing. It was like this evil grimace type thing going on. He was just so happy that he proved to me that he was a manly man or whatever. And I'm just over here tripping, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And like the way it hit my lip, and I was like, wow, I didn't say sorry. And he was just standing there with a bit all happy. He was like, never think I'm a pretty boy because I can run with the best of them, whatever. And so, after that, he said he loved me and he, cuddled me and he kissed me and he said I want to spend the rest here, like, all the usual lies type stuff. So I'm like, maybe it was an accident, because during the stages you get in deeper denial and you start defending the abuser. You really start doing that because you want to believe the best in that person and you don't want them to be in a negative light because you're the girlfriend. You don't want anything negative to be said about your man. And so, another time, the band was practicing and I was just waiting for the band practice to be over. I had some friends that were in the band, and he was out there staying after school with me. And so I decided I asked him, I was like, can I have any male friends? And he said, no, you can't have any male friends. And he got really mad because I was laying on his lap. So what he did was he pushed my head he pushed my head off of his lap. I had a drink, and so the drink fell on all of my homework. So all my homework was ruined. He walked off and he was like, you know what, I'm about to get my daddy to call me so I can leave. And I'm like, why do you want to leave? Why do you want to leave? Also, I said, I want some friends that are guys. He got angry. He was like, the only man you need is me. And I don't understand. What are you trying to do? You trying to be a hoe, this and the other. And I'm just over here, like, really scared. So we walk over to the other thing. And we walk over to the bench, and he's going, like, his hand movements is like going at me, and it's making me scared. I'm trying to be like, how you see the movies and you're like, oh my gosh, if I was, because he was at his peak. His eyes was red. It was fiery because he was so upset that I wanted to have a friend that was a guy. So he was absolutely angry, and so I'm like, I had to turn down because I'm not trying to get hit. So I was like, I'm sorry, I love you. He was like, no, you shouldn't have said that. You shouldn't have said that. It's totally disrespectful. We the only two in this relationship. I'm the only man for you. Then I'm trying to explain. No, it's not like that. I just like having friends to play catch with, to just talk to and have fun with. And he was getting so angry. You don't have no fun with nobody but me. And so we go into another stage of what he did. Another time, we were at a usual makeup spot upstairs, and he decided to pick me up, and then he put his hands around my neck and he choked me. Now, mind you, I'm on the second stairwell, the second floor, okay? And so he puts me over the rail, over the second stairwell, and the stairs are directly below. The stairs are directly below where he's leaning me over. So I'm over here like this, over the thing, and he's choking me, and he's telling me, "You did not kiss me and tell me you love me. You are about to drop." Now, in this situation, he was acting like he was playing. He was like, "You about to drop." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, "Lift me up, lift me up. I'm gonna kiss you. I'm gonna kiss you." He was like, "No, I want you to kiss me now in that position." So I'm like, "So if you get on me," because he was a big guy, I was like, "So if you get on me, I'm gonna fall over the thing and I'm gonna die." Like, I'm scared. I don't know what to do. So I just kiss him because, that's a life and death situation. So I had to kiss my way out. And so then, then after that, he says, "Oh, I'm like, I'm scared for my life." I was like, "Don't you ever do that again?" I'm crying because, this is life and death. And so, he has me in his arms and says, "I love you and I'll never hurt you. And that was just to prove that I'll always be there to save you in any situation and everything." So, I was like, "Okay, you're just playing and all of this." Now, let's go into the last straw. Um, we were arguing. We was into one of the biggest arguments because, again, it was a situation of having a friend that's a guy. He did not want me to have a friend that's a guy, and so we're outside. He's really loud. He's really angry. People are wondering what is going on. Other people are scared. Other dudes are scared. And I'm over here tripping. Like, I'm over here. I'm like, "So I can't have any friends that are guys and stuff like that." He was like, I stayed for at this school for you." And he told me something that hurt me so badly. He said, "You did not contribute anything to this relationship, and you're stupid, and all you want to be is a hoe. And I know you've been cheating on me." Everything in a book all loud. And I'm like, I'm breaking down. Like, this dude put me from, like, my confidence from here to I'm down here. And so he's getting angry at me, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cause anything. I didn't mean to cause anything to be this way. And then he lifts his arm back, and I'm freaking out. Jesus, in my mind, because I'm frozen. I'm like, "Oh my gosh." And Jesus, I'm telling you, when you call on Jesus' name, it's something serious. Because in my head, I was like, Jesus. And running with this girl that I never seen before, that she was at our school, and she walked across, and he put his fist down because, he was scared of someone seeing him. I was like, "Oh my gosh." And as soon as she walked by, like, his anger kind of, came down, because I basically have a Jekyll and Hyde mentality. They have a Jekyll and Hyde mentality. So, he calmed down. I was like, "Gosh, God, angels." And I believe to this day that that girl was my angel, and I thank God, I thank Jesus for that. And so, after that, now, every lady can tell you this that has been abused, that after he did that, he hugged me and he kissed me and he said he loved me after he tore me down, after he pushed me off of his lap, pushed my head off his lap and destroyed my homework. Did all these things, choked me on the stairwell, all of these things. and hit me with a baseball, he is gonna hug me and kiss me, say how much he loves me. I will tell you, and others will tell you, it is the most disgusting feeling in the world to be kissed by your abuser, because it's like you hurt me so bad and now you're kissing me. Like it's like a monster. It's just, oh my god. You don't it's oh my gosh, it's horrible when they kiss you. Cause like they gonna abuse you, and then right after that they gonna kiss you and act like everything's alright. And so ladies, remember First Corinthians 13:4-8. Remember to love God and love yourself, and so you will know. Use this verse. I want you to use this verse to see if this man is really loving you. You need to use it because I didn't use it. And always seek God in your relationships. Pray about it. And if your man don't want you to pray about it, it's something's up with him. And so I just want to say, I love you all. This is Miss Realest Realist. And if you ever want me to speak at your church or an event or at a school, my booking information is below and throughout the video. I am willing to speak to any young woman about what I've been through, and I just want to let everybody, every woman and man, know about the signs of abuse so their daughters, mothers, sisters, brothers will not get hooked up with it, because people die in abusive relationships, either spiritually or physically or both. So I just want to let you know that I love you all and thank you so much for tuning in. This is Miss Realist Realist Motivational Speaker. Thank you.